in the city of Atlanta, where the peaches grow tall and the panther is king. A new contender has come to stay, the Peachtree State Panthers. It'll take hard work, long nights, and infinite amounts of practice. Can we compete against real D1 teams and end up on college football's biggest stage? Will the fans chant our names, or will we end up as just another busted program? Only time will tell. Oh, and he drills it. Shit, he's going up top. Ah! Catch it, Peaks. Oh! They're running. Get there. Let's go. No! Picked off. Oh, my God. Boom! Picked off. Hit as he throws. Oh, what happened? Oh, we beat him. Oh, we beat him. Get there! How? How? We're not dead yet, but oh! That what? All right, hello and welcome to the Peachtree State Panthers Dynasty playthrough. In the little, not so little town of Atlanta, Georgia, the local Peachtree government decided to put some money into a football program. This will be my custom dynasty that I've fully designed. As you can see the logo there and the uniforms and everything and the field. And we'll go ahead and just dive in, take a quick look at the roster here. As you can see, we are not a talented team here in the Conference USA, a 67 overall. We are a one-star program, and we're going to struggle for these first couple of years. It is going to be brutal. We are playing on Heisman difficulty, just the standard sliders for now, and if things get too easy or difficult, we can maybe adjust things as we go. But we're going into this understanding that we're going to be a horrible team. I mean, we're 67 overall. We don't have a lot to play for. Don't have a lot of skill to show. But looking at the roster, Tyler Olson, senior quarterback, 6'3", 209. He's our field general. He's probably going to be the starter day one, as he is the highest overall quarterback. But, as we get further into the season, David DePaul and Xavier Jarvis may end up playing. We have three junior running backs, Spencer Strickland, Keontae Tyson, and Julius Buford Jr. All could get in the mix this season. Keontae Tyson is the highest speed, and he will likely be our go-to back on most downs. But we'll see what Spencer Strickland has in the early going. Demetrius Williamson, our star wide receiver, maybe the best player on the team, 76 overall. He's a deep threat with 87 speed. Does have 90 acceleration, though, so we'll see him getting used quite a bit. Other than that, we've got junior Javion Foreman, sophomore Scooter Page, freshman CJ Peaks, freshman LJ Young Jr., and sophomore Javon Moore. Looking at tight ends, we have Scott McLawler, Maverick Bentley, and Alex Gunderson. Our offensive line, pretty okay. I mean, we've got pretty much all of our starters are juniors or seniors, so they're all going to be graduating. We'll need to be doing quite a lot of recruiting on the offensive line as we have no depth, but it may be playable. Chase Freeman, our star middle linebacker, senior, definitely not going to the league. He's going to be an accountant somewhere with that mustache. 6'1", 241 out of Warwick, Rhode Island. 81 speed is going to be very slow. We're probably going to be playing Bubba Van Claiborne for most of my user controls. Cornerback, we have Jaden Bowie, Noah Collins Jr., Terrell Pace, DeMarvin Holland, and Dakota Mills. And then at free safety, we have Nico Solomon and Quincy Blue at strong safety. Kicker Ian Wells, and punter Matthew York. Who is our highest overall player? It is middle linebacker Chase Freeman. Wow, that's interesting. And then our punter. So probably going to be seeing a lot of him on the field this season, if I had to guess. Wow, this is not a talented roster whatsoever. Okay, red shirts are in. The roster is what it is. We have our scheme and playbook set up. Let's go ahead and jump in here. Take a look at our recruits. Just get that out of the way, and then we'll jump into our first game. Oh, important note. We need to spend our 5 coaching points. The position that we want to do the most reaching for, the most looking at, we want them to be cheaper to upgrade. We went ahead and chose the recruiter perk. What do we think we'll be scouting the most of? Honestly, probably quarterback. I think it's the easiest choice. I think it's the easiest choice. It's a position of need. Not really looking too hot with the quarterbacks we have. We're gonna want to go ahead and find some of those guys in the recruiting cycle this year. Okay. Garrison Brinson, 90 throw power, 70 speed. Not incredible. We really want to get some speed at the position. 81 speed, 90 throw power. Adonis Haywood definitely seems more interesting. What about Maurice Durning? 92 throw power, 86 speed. He's got some abilities as well. 78 under pressure, 86 short, 84 medium, 79 throw on run. I think Maurice Durning might be our guy. We're going to go ahead and throw a scholarship at him and Adonis Haywood. Garrison Brinson, not really what we're looking for. Let's go ahead and look at running backs here. Carlos Vallejo. Ooh. Oh, bust. 84 speed, not great. What about Vaughn Conrad? Yes, Jim, 92 speed. Okay, that's going to be the running back we go after. We're going to go ahead and remove Garrison Brinson from the board as well. Just not really what we're looking for in the program. As for wide receiver, let's go ahead and look in. Oh, 94 speed, TJ Burns. Yes, please. Go ahead and offer him a scholarship. Now let's look at Vince Donnerson as well. Oh, elite speed. Oh, 88 from Sharpsburg, Georgia. We do want to build that Georgia pipeline, and having another 3-star wide receiver isn't going to be too bad. As we get further in here, we're going to have to not really worry too much about scouting these guys fully, and just make sure we go ahead and get some scholarships in. We're going to need to be competing with these guys, or competing for these guys at least. I like the idea of Trent Ham. As we get more points in the coming weeks, we'll do some further scouting and narrow these guys down, better. We want to build that Georgia pipeline. We'll go ahead and bring in Jeremy Piers and Dante Jackson, offer them scholarships. We'll offer one on Daryl Huntley as well. Tight end is not an incredible position to need, but it's something we want to look at for sure. For Corbin Flanagan, Lancaster, Ellenwood, Georgia. Power rusher, run stopper, 6'3", 270 versus 6'4", 260. I think we're going to offer on Corbin, even though we don't need a defensive end. Yeah, I think we want to bring some of these guys in. And we want to be cautious of points, so let's go ahead and move forward. We're going to go ahead and offer Isaiah Truman a scholarship as well. In this first year, it's really about filling the roster. We want to bring in guys that can actually play, and start to then worry about, bringing in the best guys possible. Once we get our scholarships offered on these guys, we'll go ahead and do a little bit of scouting with the points we have remaining. Obviously, Dimitri Stevens getting a scholarship, and Lamont Sermon. Cornerback and strong safety. We'll offer one to David Flynn, and we'll get one more in there to Angel Gums, and then, Colin Hawk can get a scholarship too. Now we have 150 points left. Let's go back down here to defensive end, and let's start doing some scouting on these guys. Oh, Corbin Flanagan, Jim, huge pull there. Don't really want to scout Juwan. Let's try and scout the guys that we've offered so we at least know what we have. Oh, Isaiah Truman, Jim, awesome. Greg Proctor from Tyrone, Georgia. Oh, he's going to take a while to scout. I'm not sure if we want to. Same thing with Frank. 86 speed, though. That's what we like to see. What about Dimitri Stevenson? Okay, no Jim. 89 speed. We want to start increasing that speed at the corner position. So it's important to get those guys in. He may not end up being as good because he has the gym. I'm not entirely sure how that affects anything yet. We're still learning. It's a brand new game. And you know what? We're just going to go ahead and offer scholarships to the rest of these guys as well and really try and bring them in. Juwan Gentry, you're going to get the last scholarship. And there we go. 28 out of 35 scholarships offered in this first week. Obviously, many of these guys will get removed as we find out that they're not interested in us at all. But that's the name of the game. You got to get out there and you got to Brian Kelly your way and dance with the players and try and bring in as many recruits as possible, especially as a program like ours, 67 overall. Not really a ton to play for, but let's go ahead and look at the schedule. Don't really want to make it too easy on myself. I do want to have some winnable games because obviously we have to try and keep our job. Starting off with UTSA seems a little tough. I think what we're going to do is, as we are taking over, another school in Atlanta, we want to start building some rivalries with some teams. My coach, Jeeb Mann, he is a Georgia Southern alum, as I am in real life, or at least I went there for some time. So we're going to have Georgia Southern on the schedule every single season. That's going to be a guarantee. We'll play our first 3 games. We'll get a bye, FCS Southeast, Jackson State, and then all of these games are locked. So that is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so there's our 12 games right there. And the latest we can have a bye is week 7. I think I'd actually prefer to swap out FCS Southeast for a bye week. And then swap out... Actually, we're going to have an early bye game. We're going to swap out the Louisiana game. We're going to put Georgia Tech on the roster. And we're going to swap out the Louisiana game and try and see if we can get Georgia State. Now, I am taking over Kennesaw State, at least their position, because they are the closest to where I wanted the school to be in terms of location while keeping the most important teams in the game. So we have taken over their spot, and we are going to look to play as many Atlanta teams as possible. Obviously, we can't match up against any Conference USA opponents because we haven't gotten into conference play at that point, and that might be where most of them are. Don't really want to play number 1 Georgia in the first season. They are the highest ranked team for a reason. It would be nice to maybe get a ranked opponent on the schedule. We'll see, but we're going to go ahead and put Georgia State on the squad. Obviously, we are an Atlanta team, so we want to be playing as many Atlanta teams as possible. We'll be playing Georgia Southern, Georgia State, and Georgia Tech all this season. And unfortunately, we can't change any other game, so let's go ahead and swap out the San Jose State and give us a tough ranked matchup. Who do we want to play? You know what? I've decided. Let's go ahead and lock it in. Number 23 ranked, the Miami Hurricanes. We're going to put them on the roster in week 3. Put them on the schedule in week 3, and see what we can do. It's going to be a tough game, that's for sure. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 home games. Half of our games are at home this year. I like that. We'll play at Georgia Southern the first game, and then versus Georgia State, so custom schedules are done, the roster is ready, the recruits are set up, our coaching skills are upgraded, and let's go ahead and get into that next week. Now, unfortunately, we do have a couple of players who are likely going to transfer at the end of the year regardless of what happens. Steven Strickland, the running back, and Nate Solomon, the front free safety. They both want to go pro, and unfortunately they can't do that here. Now, if it were up to me, I would not allow them to go pro. They're not going to make an NFL roster. They won't make an NFL practice squad, but they want what they want, and there's nothing I can really do to change their minds. So let's just go ahead and get in here and look at our recruits. Okay, growing on Adonis Haywood. We are competing for Maurice Durning, which is a little unfortunate, but Adonis Haywood is really the guy that we want. He's got that 90 throw power, 81 speed. Maurice Durning is 92 throw power, 86 speed. Oh no, so I am confused. Maurice Durning is the man that we want, and we are going to have to compete to get him, it looks like. So as we're growing on Adonis Haywood so much, let's just go ahead and do a light 15 points on him. Oh, okay. Looking at our running backs, Vaughn Conrad, we do have the lead. We're the only school that's offered him so far, but we want to make sure we get this recruit. Whoa, experiencing a little bit of lag on these cloud saves. Yeah, we are growing on him. I think I want to rock with 25 and see where that gets us in the next coming weeks. As for TJ Burns, he's got that gym 94 speed, and we really want to bring him in. I mean, I don't want to send the house just purely because we don't have a lot of points available, but we will put 35 on him, and for Vince Donnerson, we'll go ahead and throw 15. I think that's a fair split, and we're coming up on the halfway point for using our points so far. We'll put 10 on Darrell Huntley, and then as we get into the tackles, the offensive line is really where we need to put some points in. We're going to put 25 on Saul Reeves. Oh, App State is competing with us. And that sucks because I don't even know if we're going to be able to compete with them early on for a prospect like this. I think we should try because we need tackle desperately, but we're going to have to put more points than we wanted. We'll put 25 on Connor Grubbs there, see where that gets us. App State also going after Dante Jackson. I think Jeremy Pierce is going to be the guy that we focus on a little bit heavier. We'll put 10 points on him. And I'm unsure. App State might be able to run away with Dante Jackson, but we'll leave it for a week and we'll see where he goes. Tarvarius Ioannidis, we're going to put 25 on him. And then same thing with TJ Avery. We'll put 10 on him. And Trent Ham, we are currently in the lead. He is the most interested in us. We are going to put 15 here. We're investing a lot of points in the offensive line, but it's necessary. We need to. For Corbin Flanagan, we are competing with some schools for him and Jawan Gentry. Man, I want to put more points on all these guys, but we just don't have the opportunity to. For Jawan Gentry, we're going to throw 5 on, see if we can get him to stay interested. Isaiah Truman is going to need 25 points just because I really want that recruit. Similarly with Greg Proctor, we also want this recruit, so we're going to put 15 here. And then, as for Bobby Stark, I think we just are going to have to go 5 on all of these guys and see if any of them are interested. For Frank Ohalete, I mean, he's got that 86 speed. We do want to bring him in. I say we put 15 points right there on him. And for Jaleel Lanier, we'll put another 10. And then for Dimitri Stevens, we'll put 10 points. We're going to have to take some off of some other guys. I mean, we just don't have enough. And it's tough to manage these recruits, these recruiting battles early on. It's pretty hard. You got to manage your points wisely, especially when you don't have that many of them. For Saul Reeves, I really want him. However, I think I just don't want to take points off. I think for Jeremy Spears, let's go ahead and search him on social media, but we can save 5 points and pull that off there. TJ Burns, I say let's pull off 10 here and rock with 25 on him. We're going to leave everything else and we're going to move forward with these points. We'll put 10 on Lamont Sermon as well, and then we'll put 5 on David Flynn, and we'll put 5 on Angel Gums, and that's where we are at the moment. I mean, it's unfortunate, but this is the spot we're in. We don't have a lot of opportunities to recruit. There aren't a lot of hours in the day, and the recruits that we are talking to might not be that interested in us, unfortunately. It's part of it, though. And now we get into our week 1 matchup against Georgia Southern, and wow, that logo is massive, but I honestly kind of like it. It stands out and it pops. Let's look at our recruits and see where we stand. Adonis Haywood, we are well ahead on. We're well ahead on Maurice Durning as well, which is important. We need to be gaining on these guys. Well ahead on Vaughn Conrad, TJ Burns, Vince Donnerson, wonderful. Ahead on Darnell Huntley, Saul Reeves, Connor Grubbs. We are going to need to put some more points on. And Jeremy Pears. Jeremy Pears is... We are not very much in this recruitment at the moment. We need more on Connor Grubbs and we need more on Saul Reeves. And I think, unfortunately, where that comes in is pulling some off of some guys. I think maybe we pull 25 off Maurice Durning and put 10 more back on. We save 15 there. And then I think that's going to give us some points. I think we can throw 10 on Connor Grubbs because we really need to compete, and we'll pull 5 off Jeremy Pears and then put 5 extra on him with the 10 and see where we land after. As for offensive guard, we are competing well with Tavares Ioannidis. We are ahead on TJ Avery and Trent Ham, which is important. Connor Flanagan, we are ahead on Jawan Gentry. We are competing, but we're not ahead. I don't really want to give up on the recruit. We're competing well, but we need these points to go somewhere. We're ahead on Isaiah Truman. We are ahead on Greg Proctor by a little bit. We're down on Bobby Stark and Glenn Massey. We need more points there if we're going to do anything. Greg Proctor, we may... I think we want to decide. I think we want to pick one of these guys. I think we're going to drop Glenn Massey. I think we're going to reinforce the recruitment on Bobby Stark and really try and grow on him. Sean Fries we're growing on as well, and nobody's really competing to recruit him at the moment, which is okay. We're going to stay on Juwan Gentry where we are. We're ahead on Jaleel and Frank. We're ahead on Dimitri Stevens, Lamont Sermon. David Flynn. And Angel Gums, we kind of need to perform more on. We need more points for him. Let's take off 5 from Frank, drop down to 10. I still like where we are. And then we'll pull 5 off Angel and put 10 on him. And those are our scholarships at the moment. That's our recruiting. We used our hours. And now it's time to actually go ahead and jump in here with our game 1. Hopefully I'll cut this down a significant amount, but let's do it. Facing the Georgia Southern Eagles, who are a 76 overall, 76 offense, 76 defense. We're a 67. Not a lot to fight for. However, first game of our Division I football careers, first game as a coach, first game for this season for many of these players, especially in D1 football land. So it's going to be a big one. It's going to be one that we want to win, and we want to get our program off to the right start. Now you guys will get to take a look here at these new uniforms that I've prepared for us. I think they're pretty nice, especially the away uniforms. I'm a big fan of the peach highlights. Obviously, Peachtree State Panthers. That's our mascot, that's our logo, and the color scheme we're going with is a little bit of a peach, a little gray, and an additional sky blue that kind of matches the Atlanta skyline. And here we are, receiving the opening kick. And it's going to go through the back of the end zone.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Oh, those logos. Oh, those uniforms are crisp. We are on Heisman difficulty. This is going to be very tough. We're going to be a very bad program, but let's go ahead and do it.
Yeah, David, there's just no substitution for experience, right? This guy has played so many snaps.
Okay. Nice 2 yards there. Getting started the right way. I mean, I guess positive yardage. Not really anything.
Takes the handoff. It's Strickland.
Hey, hot 8-yard run from Spencer Strickland there. Let's go ahead and dial up a little jet sweep, see if we can get one of our receivers in action early.
Here on the jet sweep. Still on his feet.
Oh! Page! Scooter Page! On the jet sweep, picking up 32 yards.
Huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to know where to go.
Oh my god, thank god we got it back. I guess I pitched it way too late. Unfortunately, that did not work out the way I wanted it to. Greg Olsen was not really able to execute the speed option. I mean, I don't know. I pressed the pitch button. He just didn't get it done.
Now they're going to throw it. They're trying
Oh, had to get that one away. First throw for Olsen. It wasn't the best. We've seen worse throws. We will see worse throws.
With his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time.
We tried to throw it over the linebacker there, but we just couldn't reach it. And now we're lining up for a 52-yard field goal. Holy crap, that's moving so fast. Oh, and he drills it! And he drills it!
Coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these
Oh, we just completely missed that guy. And he's breaking every tackle. Can I go for a pass here? Oh, he blocked! We couldn't get out there! That was an illegal block, like 5 yards beyond the line. Shit, he's going up top! Ah! What is happening? Where are the tackles? Okay. Okay. Defense was looking a little confused there. Our cornerbacks didn't know where they were, and they did not know where the ball was, unfortunately. He couldn't get his hands up. I pressed X, and then nobody made the tackle. What happened there? We go again. We go again. We get the ball, and we go again. We're okay getting a field goal on our first drive for the season of our rebuild, but we want a little bit more. And he couldn't break that tackle. And they back off. We get the ball out to Strickland. Okay. Good first down. They keep trying to call this reverse. I'll run it one time. I'll run it one time. Oh, if we had real speed, that could have been so good. Scooter Page does a good job getting 6 yards there, but man, let's go ahead and dial up another screen. We want to be really conservative here. We're not just going to run the cheesy plays and try and win, but we are on Heisman difficulty. We do not want to throw an interception in game one. We want to avoid throwing interceptions, period. I mean, if possible. Let's go ahead and do the read option here. Hopefully they bite down. Yep, pass out. Just can't make a move. Javion Foreman. Woo! Quick strike to Davion Hicks. Let's put Peaks on a fade. We can put Page on the option, and we'll have Strickland on the option Texas route. Oh, I'm not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this. Oh, we need shorter routes if we're going to complete anything. We'll bring Foreman in behind. Boom, right over the middle. Go! Boom! Tyler Olsen, also not Greg Olsen, the Braves first baseman? Matt Olsen, Braves first baseman? Who's Greg Olsen? Pitcher? Greg Maddox was a Braves pitcher? I don't know. I'm blanking. Greg Olsen, also a football quarterback, NFL quarterback, Greg Olsen. Oh, fuck. Ah, Jesus, I did not see the pressure coming in. Oh, God, that's going to be bad. Did not see the pressure coming in at all. Wanted to get it out over the middle. Let's go ahead and see if we can get it. Let's go ahead and see if we can get these yards back. Not throw a pick. Maybe get the touchdown. Boom. Oh my God! And he's laid out. We're gonna look at Peaks up top. We're gonna try and hit him on the corner. We got it. We got it. Catch it, Peaks. Oh! What was that ball? Tyler Olsen takes the snap, steps into the pass, and airmails it. I mean, it's catchable, but man, that's so far outside the zone. We get the 3 points. We're down by 1 still to Georgia Southern, but hey, you know, this game is far from over. Into the second quarter now. Try and get a defensive hold. Maybe we'll be able to get a touchdown or another field goal and finally take the lead, but it all starts with that defensive hold. So let's see what we can do here. Handoff. Oh, and Van Claiborne gets there at least to make contact and slow him down. Screen! 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Okay, we can hold. We can hold on the 3rd and 1. They're probably going to hand this off. We're going to play Freeman here in case they go for a quick pass, or we can dive in on the run. They're running. Get there! Let's go, Freeman! Huge! Huge tackle at the line. We're going to, I guess, try and hit him off play action on the first play. Not the biggest fan of that, but they may think we are going to run. Hit him. Hit him. What a catch! Oh my gosh, the cornerback diving in there to try and make a play, but we complete it. Oh, Strickland! And our blocks couldn't get out there in front of us, and I was panicking too hard to make a move, but Strickland, honestly, kind of a stud player so far. Every touch he gets, he's capitalizing on those opportunities, and almost intercepted there on the screen. Strickland, get out! Let's go ahead and keep this run going. We want to run this clock down. We want to at least get two more runs in here, ideally. Oh my God. Strickland pushing a defender off and getting 5 out of the play. Oh my goodness.
As an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes
Alright, get it below 120. That way we can run it down to 40 seconds if we need to and hope Strickland gets his first down. Well, he got tackled for the first down, if that counts. No! Picked off! Oh my God! I see Page here going on the inside, and I press it now. Like right there. I want to hit him quick on the inside. The ball's just... I aim right, too, and the ball just leaks left. Picked off by the linebacker who recognized it. He read the play. Was anybody else open? The running back was coming open on the right side. Oh, we had a guy coming open, wide open in the end zone as well. Okay, that's not the best, but gonna commit to the pass again. We're confident that that's what they'll be doing here. Wide open first down. Just nobody anywhere near him. Oh, we had that. Oh, I had that red. Oh, I had that red so well. Oh, I had that. That's so annoying. God, that's frustrating. Throws it away. 3rd and 4. Boom! Picked off! Hit as he throws! Ow! What a play! What a play! We get in there, finally get the pressure. He starts to scramble, move around in the pocket, hit him as he throws. A little bit of a duck, and we pick it off in the end zone. Huge way to end the first half. Here we go. Kicking off to Georgia Southern. We need a defensive hold, and then we need to be able to get back in this game. Oh, what happened? What happened? How? How? We come in here, he's collapsed, and then they get a block towards their own end zone. I mean, that is just the biggest load of shit I've ever seen, but opens the hole wide. We have two guys who don't have hands and can't tackle. And now we're down by 8. Okay, those kinds of blown coverages, blown plays, that's what we're going to have as a one-star program. That's why Peachtree State brought me in to try and change this program around, unfortunately. Man, I mean, I want to start being able to throw the ball, but I just don't think that... I don't trust that we have the confidence in our receivers. We understand what they're going to do. I feel like we got to keep the ball on the ground for the time being. And man, 3rd and 2. And now we have a decision to make. I mean, I think I'm going to run it again to Strickland, and if it's close, it may be go for it in 4th down territory. We're going to have to... Oh, Strickland! Strickland! Picks it up with ease, jumping over the guy. And just walloped, absolutely hammered. Nope. Oh, he had it. He had it. Oh my God, Page had it. Page had it. Oh, great punt though. Downed at the 9. Perfect. 2nd and 4. We need some stops. They may decide to run here. They may try to keep the clock moving, and I think that's what they're gonna do. Oh, they go PA. Oh no! And why is that the angle that you take? What is happening? Oh my God! And we're back out there, calling another screen to Spencer Strickland. And he's rocked. Okay, we're going to leave it as this. How? We can't hold on to a single ball. Every time my guys catch it, it's just like wallop. The ball goes 30 feet in the air. Oh, we beat him. Oh, we beat him. Huge catch downfield. I did not know that Demetrius Williamson had that kind of release, but oh my. Oh my God, and Strickland is rocked after a pickup of 4. Or rocked in order to get a pickup of 4, I guess. Gonna run play action here in the short. Hopefully get somebody to bite. Oh, and that's fucked. Oh, God. And we're going to have to take another field goal. Just unable to get into the end zone. Georgia Southern's defense has been really clamping down as soon as we get near the red zone. I feel like I've definitely made the wrong decisions at some parts, but I feel like I've made mostly the right decisions. And, you know, we threw that interception in the end zone, which is unfortunate, and that prevented us from getting points, but I don't think we're playing horrible. I mean, it's 9-21. Obviously, Georgia Southern has capitalized almost every time they had the opportunity, but I don't know what more we can do aside from play better.
The run from the shotgun. Get some work. Williams will pass.
No, where is everyone? Where is everyone? Where are they? God dang. Alright, let's go ahead and dial up a blitz. I want to force the ball out quick. I think they're gonna run. Stop down. Nope. Play fake. And perfect coordination. Absolutely perfect coordination with the receiver on that route. this is the difference. I mean, this really is the difference between us and a program like Georgia Southern. Both not good programs, but I mean they've been around for long enough to at least have that chemistry with each other, and we don't. We're a school of walk-ons essentially, and when we're playing like it, I mean 3 field goals, not really a bunch of possessions elsewise, not positive possessions at least, and we can't get out there. Get out there, okay. Get there! Get there! 2nd and goal from the 2. 2nd and goal from the 2. Get there! How? How? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm spamming A. I'm doing yeah, do the Heisman pose on us. Go ahead. We're fucked. We're horrible. I'm amazed. That guy is the strongest player in college football. Jalen White. It just threw me off like a child. Okay. And this game is probably over. And now, unfortunately, with the time being down by 19 points, 3 scores, we don't have the luxury of running the ball. It is throw, throw, throw. Oh, secure catch that. Oh my gosh, what a route. Okay. Technically, according to what is possible mathematics-wise, English is hard. We're not dead yet, but oh, what a catch! We are not dead at all. We are right back in this game. We are right back in this game. Really unable to get anything there. I was expecting the cornerback to step back and play the pass deep, but he bit right down on the corner. Oh, it went through his hands! It went through his hands. Okay, we can get it here. No! How did he not get in? Okay. Stuff it in here with Strickland. First touchdown of the season. Spencer Strickland. Spencer Strickland gets the touchdown there. Keeps us alive in this game. I mean, we're down by 12, so we theoretically can come back. We are going to have to put quite the stop on Georgia Southern. I don't think we need to use our timeouts yet, but they may be in burn the clock mode. They're going to probably run the ball, so which means we need to blitz.
That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so.
And we got burnt, and this is over. Okay. Okay. I decided to bring the heat. I decided to pull the safety down off of his deep coverage on the right side of the field, and unfortunately let up quite the play for them. And now they are just running it down our throats, and probably will for the rest of the game. Okay, and they're just gonna they run the hurry up so that they can stand here and then burn all 40 seconds off. It's awesome. It's awesome. I love that. Any day now. You guys are so cool. You guys are so cool, Georgia Southern. You are the best school in the game. You guys are awesome. Okay. You really are an incredible team. You're a wonderful program. You guys are great. You guys have won so many important things over the last 20 years. I mean, yeah. Let's just call streaks and throw it up, because that's where we at. What? Oh my God! What? He caught that? Williamson. I mean, that's literally just, he's not even open. The cornerback's ahead of him by multiple feet. The ball's slightly underthrown. And he just says, I'm going up. He just goes up and gets table-topped. Comes down with the ball. This one's a bust. I'm not in any sort of... Was that picked? Are you kidding me? That might be the best pick I've ever seen. First off, let's see where I made the mistake. Who's open? Not really anyone at the time I throw the ball. I mean, he's coming open underneath. He is also coming open right there if I'd thrown it. Right there into that gap. I thought that was a great ball. Over the linebacker, well out left, where I thought nobody else could get it. And the cornerback just becomes the receiver. Keeps both feet in. That's an NFL pick right there. I mean... I don't know if there's anything I can do better there. That was a well-thrown ball by me and the quarterback, and Georgia Southern just said no thanks. Okay, and there it is. That should be the last play. We do get a stop on third down, but... I mean... The game could have been much better. That will be your final. Georgia Southern 35, Peachtree State 16. We score in every quarter. We score 3 field goals and a touchdown. So, you could say we got better on paper as the game went on. But realistically, we probably got a little bit worse. Dexter Williams, Georgia Southern quarterback, dices us up. 15 attempts, 12 completions, 310 yards, 80%. We got 1 interception on him when he was hit by the pass. But, yeah, I mean... Great game from him. Tyler Olson, 34 attempts, 20 completions, 300 yards, notably 300 yards. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Spencer Strickland does get in there, averaging 4.4, gets the touchdown. Nobody else had any rushing yards. Our best receiver was Demetrius Williamson, 108 yards, 3 touchdowns. 3 receptions, no touchdowns. Spencer Strickland, 8 passes for 65 yards. He's our check-down machine. And who got the pick defensively? DeMarvin Holland, the 62 overall cornerback from Bridgeton. M.E. What is M.E.? Maryland? No, that's M.D. It's not Minnesota. It's not Massachusetts. What is M.D.? What is M.E.? He's from me. He's from Brigton, me. So, yeah. Starting off the season 0-1, it's unfortunate. It's not really where we want to be, but, it happens. We do level up as a coach, and we have got a couple more points. But I will update you guys on what we decide to do with those and where we land in week 2 in the next one.